Country Boy Outdoors. Just coming back with another update. We're back here in East Texas on our place under the chestnut trees. Harvesting some chestnuts. It's chestnut season. It's in full swing. We came last week to pick a few nuts that had started falling and shake down what we could. Didn't get as many, but got quite a few, several 5-gallon buckets full. Today we come out here and they are falling on their own. See if I can turn this around. So they're falling on their own, and so we've been picking them up out here. I'll walk and just show you what we got in the back of the truck. We just started, so we got more to pick up, but we were picking up what we're finding on the ground naturally, but we shook some down as well. So that's one bucket. That's another bucket. My wife just sat there. These some nuts that we've dumped in the back. A lot of these are already out. I mean, it's a mess back here. I got jugs back here because I just planted another cherry tree. And I got a couple of smaller chestnut trees over there I'm gonna plant. So we brought jugs of water up here to plant. To water everything in. So, but we picking these chestnuts and we just dumping everything in the back. We filling up buckets and dumping them in the back. So this is what we picked up so far under a couple of the trees. And I shook down a few from this big tree here. This tree is the biggest tree and it got the biggest nuts. But it seemed like all of the nuts, most of the nuts this year are pretty big. We had so much rain, so we about to dump these buckets back here and go further over that way and see what's on the ground. I've been picking up just what's been falling as the wind blows. The nuts are falling out of the trees, but I'm shaking down what's gonna come down. And after we pick up what we found that's falling on its own, so there's some right there. A couple of good sized ones right there. And they're falling on their own. It's anything in these birds. So, of course, the animals are still getting to them as well. But that comes with the territory. We're going to leave a couple of traps before we leave this time. I forgot my traps last week. And I didn't get out here early enough last night to come out here. And there's one right there. Some good nuts in there. Didn't get out here early enough last night to come set the traps. But of course the coons was out here. It's broke limbs all on some of the trees. Some of the low limbs where they was hanging on there trying to snatch chestnuts. But there's something right there. It's nice. It's hot out here today. So that's why I ain't turning the fan around too much. We dang near about come out our clothes out here to pick up chestnuts. But it's under the shade of these trees is quite nice. It's quite nice. And we're basically picking up what we can. And we're gonna shake some more down. And like I said, this is just one little section. We just got here a little while ago and we finding a good little amount of nuts on the ground, and we shaking down a lot of them too as we can. Gonna try to get as many as we can today. We'll make a decision whether to stay another night in Tyler and see if we can come back out tomorrow and do it again. Else we'll just be back next week. So I'm gonna make this decision, whatever, based on what we collect today. Look, there's some right there. Some good nuts. There's more nuts all over the ground. Yeah, we finding nuts everywhere. Nothing in that. Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna load them up. My wife over there shaking the tree, shaking some down. We were supposed to have some friends to come. I guess they couldn't make it out today to help us load some things up. But between me and my wife, we'll get a good amount picked today and maybe tomorrow. Like I said, we probably got another several weeks, another 2-3 weeks to go with chestnuts falling. So we're gonna collect what we can. When I came out last week, that little bit that we harvested last week sold out already. We got a lady. We have a lady from the. I'm reading these comments. Brother, you're in the hospital. Hate to hear that. What's going on with you? There's one right there, but and another right there full of nuts. Another bear. But well, hopefully you'll be all right. What is that? Cool DNW. Hopefully you'll be all right. I don't know what's going on with you. Reading your comments that you're in the hospital. Hopefully things are all right with you. But yeah, we're out here. Like I said, we're picking these nuts. The last time we came out, it's a lady. She started buying from me last year. She's from Yugoslavia, I believe. And she bought a lot of nuts last year. And so after I was finished husking some of the nuts we picked last year, I set aside, not last year, last week, bagged up about 16 pounds. We always keep a few back for us at the house. And she bought those 16 pounds and they waiting on more of them. So she said all of her family members like chestnuts, and she was trying to go back to Yugoslavia to pick chestnuts in her country. But her mother told her, because she's going at the end of this month, and her mother told her that the chestnuts this year aren't going to be ripe until October there. And she said it's either, if it freezes, then the chestnuts aren't that good there. And so she's trying to get what she can here from us. So she's going to buy some of these. I got people from West Texas that's been emailing about chestnuts. And so once the lady in Yugoslavia gets what she wants, and some of these other people that's been messaging me privately, look at that, just nuts everywhere. Once they get what they want, then I'm going to make a post and go live and just let everyone know what's available. But we'll be harvesting, like I said, probably the next couple of weeks, because they really are falling right now. So we're trying to get everything that's coming down off the trees. Got to check some of these birds that's on the ground and see what's in them. If it's anything in them. There's a nut there. It's a good handful of nuts. And these are good, sweet chestnuts. Like I said, we love them. My son, he has a nut allergy because chestnuts aren't like other nuts. It's really more like a grain. He can eat chestnuts and he loves them. Everybody in my household loves chestnuts. So we pretty much have been harvesting these the last several years. Well, been longer than that, but we wasn't selling them to anybody. But now we're getting so many of them, and there's people that want to buy them. So, and initially I started out planting all of these trees out here for wildlife. But when I learned about the chinkapin, our native chestnut, then that's what I started planting for the wildlife, and we learned that there was a market for regular chestnuts. So that's what we just decided to make an orchard. That's what, see all of this stuff here? We're gonna open that up. All of this brush, open that up, and we're gonna plant some more trees in the thick spots on the property. I'm gonna walk around here while my wife is picking and see what's falling around here. So we'll know to come back around to the back before we leave. Like I said, if it's a lot of stuff back here falling, then we definitely need to stay another night. See what the trees here are doing. Those are close, but they still need a little more time. A couple of them got the brown tint. See some up there, but I'm looking for stuff that's falling already, where the nuts are falling on the ground already. Oop, spider. And if the nuts are falling, that's what we harvesting. It's not that many on that tree. I think we shook down a lot of the ones. I see a few. I shake those down. Coming back here, it's a couple of trees that had a lot of nuts. That's one right there. See if they're falling yet. And if they are, we'll come pick them. I don't see anything on the ground yet. But they're close. Some of them got the brown tint. When the birds start getting that brown tint, they're getting close. So I'll probably leave those for next week. Let me look back there. Those look fairly green too on that tree. There's another tree back there. Those look brown in the back. I might walk back up in there. I didn't get them to clear back there. But I'll see if I can shake something down. There's a few nuts back here. See some over there, some brown ones. Let me see if they're falling. I had them open it up over here so we can get over here. I don't know if you guys on the stream can see, but it's birds up in the tree that are brown. So if I shake those nuts down, they'll come down. They ought to be ripe or about to be ripe. So I'll shake those few birds down. But they're not falling yet. So, but they're still close enough. So if we have time, we'll come get those. But yeah, we'll have a good haul this year of chestnuts. Like I said, just on the other side, just like we're gonna open that up. And our fence line is way back through there. So we're gonna open all of that stuff up and plant more trees on this place. More chestnut trees. And this is why we named the place. This area out here, this part of East Texas is fairly hilly. My family, or my great-grandmother and grandparents, their name was Tanner. So this is the Tanner place, and we've named our company that we're starting Tanner Hill Chestnuts. Look at that. Tanner Hill Chestnuts. And we're gonna start making chestnuts available on a larger scale in East Texas. But I just wanted to bring you guys a quick update. I'm walking around here checking stuff, but we need to get some nuts picked. So I'll come back, depending on size of the haul, and just do an update of what we get once we get this truck bed a little bit more filled than this. Then, like I said, I'll come back with another update. And if we stay another day, then I might do some videos. I need to do a walkthrough anyway before we leave and just show some of the cherry trees that we planted on the other side. They say cherry trees can't grow in Texas because we don't get cold enough. Up here it gets cold enough. I got a friend that lives not far off, and he has cherry trees planted as well, and he gets cherries every year. So up here we get enough chill hours up here. So we'll definitely get cherries, and we got apple trees. But these chestnuts have been in the ground the longest. And like I said, this tree, I can't tell you, it gotta be 40 feet, 35 feet tall, 40 feet tall, somewhere around there. I was just in this tree, good sized tree. Yeah, but I climbed up here to shake some down. And I'll probably shake this one again because it got the biggest nuts. And so I know it's still a lot up there. But anyway, wanted to give you guys a quick update. But thank you for watching. I will bring another one. God bless you all, and thank you for watching.